Don't worry, you're not being recorded, so no one can hear you. Unless you want to, like. It's... Okay. I guess I mean, if anyone's watching, they'll be like, who are you talking to right now? I'm just talking to my friend. Do you want to be named or not named? Okay. All right, Jess. All right, so my friend Jess, she's just on Discord right now, just chatting with me while I work on this thing. She'll be watching as we go. So, all right. So last week, found out that these cross braces are actually not touching the surfaces, and there's a gap. And the reason being that these... so this... Let me just close this up. This point right here, so the nodes, so the corners of each of these blocks basically has a radius from the center. However, even the line, so the center point of that is not the same distance as these nodes. But furthermore, the center of these planes is also not the same distance to the center. So that's why I need to find the center of one of these planes to the origin point, and that'll be my distance, and that'll be what I pivot around. So that's why I'm having this issue right now. So I'm gonna undo this step here and go back and try this again. All right, so it's supposed to be... Actually, let me undo it. Let me just look back here. It's been a week. I want to try figuring this out again. Also, Jess, do you have any questions? Like, I don't think I briefed you at all about what I'm doing here. Yeah, I mean, you genuinely don't even have to watch. Like, honestly, just chatting with me is totally fine. That would be more than enough of a friend thing. Cause all right. So I guess to catch you up, Jess, the what I'm doing is just the framework for Game of Thrones, the introduction to Game of Thrones. I'm not even sure if you're still listening to me or if you've left, but yeah. Oh, okay. Because I was like, you said like, oh, I'm gonna get some tea, and I was like, oh, okay. All right, go get ready, and then I'll talk to you. I'll keep working. Okay, what's that? But if that's not it. But why is it not? Okay, let me just explain again. So what we went over here is that this, so when I try to array this guy, this piece around this axle right here, this guy, for some reason, it's not landing. Oh. No, it's fine. These planes are fine where they are because I've gotten all the nodes. I've revolved around them, and it's just a matter of why though. I'm trying to figure it out here. Okay, let me just do this. Oh yeah, I know, that is annoying, sorry. Okay, let me do a little Inspect. I'm just so confused as to why this is not working. Like, why is it just so fractionally off? Just by just a little bit. So yeah, just let me know whenever you're back so I can kind of explain what I'm doing here, or what we're doing here. Okay. All right, so I guess I'll probably like open all of these up just so you can see. Hopefully it'll calculate. Maybe. All right, so you know the intro to Game of Thrones? Okay. So when that camera's like zooming in and like going around the whole map. So what Ali and I are going to be working on is designing all those like details basically. So just by using the video, we're going to start like populating this entire map. Now, if you look at it, you'll notice that it's actually kind of like parabolic. Like it's not just a flat map, it's actually curved. And so that's why we're making this like a curved shape. So each of these tiles, squares is basically like on the grid. You can like on the map, you can kind of see it's a grid shape too. Like there are like little lines across it. So we're going to be laying it all out on here and designing in 3D, and then only 3D printing everything. So it's not going to be painted. It's all going to be 3D printed. And the idea is then once we've designed a bunch, we can even involve a bunch of people that are like designers and stuff like that, and involve like 3D printing community. And then ideally it would be that people in the 3D printing community would kind of like start taking the files and printing it themselves and just sending it in. And so my first task is to design like kind of like what we do at work, is design the bench work first and this entire frame. So it will be vertical. So people will be standing in front of it, and you'll see it like from top to bottom. And this thing is about, let me give you an idea of how tall. Feet. It is, oh shoot, come on. Give me the measurement. Give me a second. One moment, please. About 13 feet tall. So it's gonna be big, but yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out the bench work and how to like create this frame so that it holds itself up. The first step was each block I had to kind of design. So these are not perfect squares either, because of it being like the inside of a tessellated sphere. So ideally we're trying to make it like 200 by 200 millimeters across, but they're going to be slightly off because as you get closer and closer to the pole, they turn more and more into like triangles. So that's just a given. But so that's why we're not going to like, we're not going to go all the way to the pole, obviously, but like we're going to stay at this kind of level. So it stays relatively square still. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And yeah, so that's what I've been kind of working on for like 6 sessions, 6 design sessions already. So once we have that done, then we're going to start going on to actually like modeling all the buildings and that kind of stuff. So if you are ever interested, you can always join in on that. You can use any software you like. You can be given like a little square and the diagram and Ali and I will start working on like the research material and that kind of stuff. Or if you want to work on research material too, if you ever want to join in, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, no problem too. I don't care. It's, you know, totally up to you. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Just a for fun thing. No pressure, no deadlines on getting anything done. Like right now, I'm literally just wasting my time just adding in the textures to all these little panels that are missing any kind of like any kind of texture. So I shouldn't be doing that. What I should be doing is trying to figure out my problem and why it's not fitting. And I think there comes a point where I need to just say I don't care, and I need to step away from it and be like, it's good enough. But I also don't want to let a problem compound, like any measurements become difficult to work with later on. So that's the only thing that I'm worried about. Oh, did Fusion just like crash? Nope. What do you see? Is it just white? Yeah. Oh, okay. I think Fusion's going to crash. There we go. It crashed. Sorry. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, we're good. All right. All right. If you can, Jess, if you see anything, like if you can think of as to why these little cross braces here in the back are not like landing flush on the back of these blocks, on these decks, please let me know, because I'm running out of ideas. I don't understand why they're not working. If you can, yeah, I don't know, if you can muster up any of your geometry skills, let me know. Any help at this point, anything that anyone can see would be helpful. I don't know, man. Is it... Okay, let me open up this command again. So, I selected those two bodies around the this axis, which should be correct. Like, there shouldn't be... There should be... Oh, wait. Wait. Top. Hold on. Is this 90? Hold on. I'm just gonna turn on all the frickin'... Okay, what is the angle of this to that? Oh, sweet lord, come on. That one. Ah, it's 91. Okay, so I'm gonna create a plane. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. See you then. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna do a sketch on this guy. Sketch, come on, thank you. Thought I was waiting for something. Guess that wasn't. And do a projection of that guy and that guy. Yep. Okay. Maybe another projection right there. Is that why? I think so. Let's see. Midpoint. And then 90 to that. Ugh, let me do it from the top here. Tab 90. Ah. It's correct. I don't know. I don't understand. What about it is wrong? What about this is wrong? I don't understand. Just why? They're perfectly overlapping. That does make sense. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, but is it? No, but that's still the center no matter what. But okay, you know what? Let me try just one more thing. I want to see if I can understand why this is not working out. Hold on. We'll just do this. All right, 35, 32, 09, 01. Yeah, no, that's fine. 'Cause that's... Yeah, that's fine. Whether that be there or at this point Would that be the same thing? I can't figure it out. Also, I apologize to Ali and Jess for the boringness of this right now. Like, I wish this was I wish this was a bit more interesting, but it's not. Or I wish I was moving along, but it's not working out here. Also, Ali, I do not know if I have you anywhere on Discord. I don't, unless you go by like a different name other than your usual name on Discord. I can't find you. Anyway, no worries. Just watch and it's okay. And also, you don't have to watch, honestly. Because I know how ridiculously boring this is right now. Jesus, like I'm partially more annoyed at the fact that this is just so ridiculously boring right now. Me trying to figure this out. None of this makes sense to me. I don't... Because, like, this, like, for some reason, why, like, all of these are just... Why are they off? Is there, like, I wish I could just see it and understand the reason for it. Because, all right, I'm going to talk this out again. See if I can figure it out. I swear, like, I left last week thinking, oh, I figured it out. And that's why. It's the radius. But it's not. It's not about the radius because I don't need to even know or care about the radius because it's this axis. And, like, I'm at the origin point. I'm at 90 degrees from the center there. And that just goes up vertically. Like, you can see all of these lines are vertically overlapping each other. So the center is right here, and that makes total sense. So we are, if you want to think of it, this is like an arc to a circle. I'm not getting this correct. Hold on. There we go. So this is like, it's just rotating around this axis point. So there shouldn't be any problems. Is it then that I screwed up on these points? Like, are these points not evenly spaced? But they should be. I'm going to remove all of this. All the way back to here. Because, like, is this one? What's this one? All right, so 35, 22, 118. 35, 22, 118. Let's pick another one at random. 32, 20, 35, 22, 118. 35, 30, 22, 118. So they're all the same. Is that the problem? Is... Okay, let me try this. Let's see. From this point to origin. What's that? 35, 31, 35, 35, 31, 96, 95. 35, 35, 91, 96, 95. Let's try another back of the face here. It's different. Why? Did I make these all from the wrong act? No, I didn't. These are all coming from the same origin point, right? I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. Oh, my brain. I don't understand why it's not working. What am I missing? Is it that I swear at some this is frustrating. I don't know. Okay, the question, so Ali's asking what's the question. So when I try to array these two pieces right here. All right, so Ali, I'm going to show you. I'm going to array them, all right? Seems great and all, but the problem is now that when I get down to the middle here, there's actually a gap between the back of this board and where these land. Like there's actually a gap there. So like, for example, I'll show you. There's a space there. So I'm going to measure it out. So from that, and if I turn this guy back on and I measure it, it also gives me a degree percentage. Like there's an angle problem. So, and they're not touching. I just don't get it. It's like, see, there's a gap there. So why? Why is there a gap? Because each of these surfaces, at their nodes, they have these radiuses are all the same. They're all the same length, and they all start from the same center point. So hold on, is it just, okay, give me a second. Let me finish the sentence. So let me finish explaining. So all these radiuses are the same length. There's nothing different here. And so when I constructed them, all I did was create a line from point to point, and then just lofted it to the next edge. And that's what created this first one. And then all I did was then created a thickness. And that's normal that there should be a gap. That's just how things would happen there between these two plates. So that's fine. And now I come up here, and on this back surface, I draw out these crosses. So I draw out these crosses, and I extrude them out. And I created these pieces. And now if I try to take these two blocks, these two pieces, and I revolve them around this axis right here, which is it is perfectly perpendicular to the center of this. So if this was like the center of, like if we looked at a circle from the side here, come on, give me a second. If we looked at a circle from the side, for example, this axis is in the center. It's perfectly 90. And so if I revolve these, for some reason, it doesn't follow. It doesn't land right on the back of these plates. There's a gap from them in the middle. And same thing all the way down to the end here. There lands like a tiny, might be a tiny gap. I don't know. But I want to just see, is there a gap on both sides? Yeah, there's a small gap. So I don't understand. I truly, genuinely don't understand. Is it just a rounding calculation that Fusion's just making that's making it wrong? Like, is it just because we're so far away at this point that it's like rounding, like the rounding variables, like the rounding in that happens in like at the third or fourth place decimal is just like creating this error where there's like a degree of problem? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. If that's the case, then it's like, okay, so I'll attribute it to just Fusion being dumb. But like, I'm trying to understand, where am I making a mistake? Which assumption am I doing here that doesn't create a perfect chip? And like, how much does that space measure? That's what I'm trying to figure out, or trying to find out, and I can't get an actual measurement because it looks like it's an angle of some sort. Because like, if I, for example, here, I'll do this. I'm gonna make a sketch on this guy. I'm gonna do a projection on him, and I can do a projection on this, and I'm gonna do that. So whatever that gap is, you see how it creates like that gap? It's just incredibly frustrating that it's doing this. And I know that all, like, looking at it from this plane, for example, should be perfect because we don't have any, we're looking at it at a perfectly perpendicular profile view. And you can see here, there's no gap on this top one, which is where I designed it. But as I go down, like, there's a gap that's created. It's as if, like, looks like the bottom one. Is it's so small that it matters, but also, based on everything you did, it should work. Let me see, it's frustrating. Very weird and frustrating that they're not just all touching. Yeah, exactly. It's very frustrating that they're not touching, and it's like, it should work. It just almost seems like near the center, it bulges, like my circle bulges out a bit at the center, but it's perfectly fine on these points right here. Like at this, on the ends up here, like it lands flush there at the top. It lands flush at the bottom. Like there's no gap. But at the middle, like if we take a middle block, there's a gap. And you were asking what's the gap like close to the middle here. I'll give it to you. So it's that to that, for example. No, not that. Let me just close up the bodies. Like that to that is 0.2 mil. So no, not a ton, but it is the thickness of a layer line, for example. So that's like something where, like, when we try to bolt it, it's gonna be just enough for it to be annoying to bolt together. That's what's annoying, is like it's come out a bit, and I just genuinely, truly don't understand why. Based on everything you did, it should work. Yeah. And I'm just incredibly confused. What am I breaking? Like, what am I where am I creating an error somewhere? Like, Does it matter? I don't think so. I don't think it matters to answer the question. I think I guess I just have to live with it. Yeah, is it the fusion rounding thing? Maybe, but like that's like 0.2 millimeters for fusion to be off on something like that is a lot. Like, or ray rounding, maybe. Like, gonna open it up again and see. Try this again. If I'm looking at this perpendicular. Sorry, I'm gonna like try to visualize things and try to like animate it in my head to make it work. Going down the center. So that's a perfect 90. I just checked that. All the way down. Why is it bulging out? Like, but it's at the center specifically that it like bulges out. A tessellated sphere at its nodes should always be the same radius. At each of the vertices, it should be a different radius, but all the same radius at the vertices, and each of the center points of the surfaces. So the center surf. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Is it that each? Like if you pattern it around. Pattern it around horizontally, vertically, like all the way around. You mean like in an entire circle, like a 360 circle? Go grab a notepad. I'm going to start writing this down. So, sorry to interrupt, Ali, but so I was just like saying out loud how if every node and every every node, the radius of every node is the same in a tessellated sphere, that's one thing. If every vertice on a tessellated sphere is the same radius, again, that's another thing. Every center, yeah, like on the center axis, yeah. If every so the center of every surface is center of every surface is the same radius. That is correct, but then it's a matter of finding the center of every surface, because I did choose midpoints, but I chose the midpoint from the back. Hold on, I'm just gonna start writing these down. I'm gonna start doing like a little, seeing if I can find. I know you said the center axis, but I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing, what you mean by that. Let me just reread your question again, Ali. Okay, based on one thing, like if you pattern it around center axis, would it do the same thing? That's what so I think I did that. So I took the two cross braces and I did pattern it from the top part all the way down to the bottom from that center axis. But are you saying like to continue the pattern all the way around in a circle? Bulge. Yeah, thanks, Jess. Bulge. All right. 35, 19, 58, 99. Okay, now let me try the next one. Or let me try another one down here. That to the center. Hey, what are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Where'd you come from? Okay, it's different. The center of these planes are different. Okay. Yeah, I think that's why. So okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Ali. Okay. All right. So the surface. So it has to be the center of the surface. Now, because these lines, so because this edge is 189, 75, 9. It's not the same as the one that's near the middle, where it is 75, 9. I am... Okay, it's good. Yeah. So these are going to be all the same. The thing, I guess, is here because this... Okay, so 174, 289. Okay. 194, 600. Okay. So there's not going to be... But I chose mid. I am so confused. I chose the mid line that bisects like this whole thing. God fucking damn it. I'm sorry. I'm well, I don't know. There's going to be a point somewhere in the future I'm going to be able to understand this, or someone is going to explain it to me and it's going to make sense. Truly, if this person out there exists in the world who watches this and goes, oh yes, this is where you screwed up, let me know. I will share this file with you so you can explain it to me, because I can't fucking get it. I don't understand. Gonna just delete this sketch. Delete the sketch. Okay. All right. So we just say 0.2 mil is what it is, and the only problem is then now I have to spend time cleaning up these sketches, and that's what irks me. That's what's super annoying. Like, projecting is just not going to work. I have to then... Actually, do I need to? Yeah, I do, because... Yeah, this is all not going to fit. Like, it's going to start, like this slot. Yeah, like, I'm going to have to cut this. Oh, God, I hate this so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to array this so we can see it. I want to move past this already. I want to start, like, putting down the map and, like, actually working on it. So, okay, let me just select these two guys. Gonna look for them. Where's the isolate? Isolate, thank you. So, yeah, I gotta like slice that out now. Like I gotta cut those out. Gonna step back until there. Hopefully that's where I have my extrusion of these guys. Oh. All right, it's just calculating. Okay. Okay. This is getting... I'm really trying not to give up on this. And I really am trying not to just do it like the... like, just the grinding kind of way of just literally like cleaning things up little by little. Like I would want to have a clean design. Like that is mostly out of like frustration and just like a desire to have a good design. Like ultimately, yeah, will it matter? No, it won't matter. Like yeah, do I just continue? Sure. I mean, like, none of this is then parametric, or I'll make it parametric afterwards kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just going to turn off parametric at this point. No more parametric. And I'm just going to move forward with this. So dissolve. And yeah, close that off. Just going to keep this. I don't know, I'm just disappointed by this and whatever. Okay. Turn back on everything. And then just extrude and clean that out. Okay, just gonna remove all these guys. Okay. Let's do these two here. Okay. Solve all those. Show. Top. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, never mind. Delete those guys. I don't need them anymore. I'm just gonna call this back top, back bottom. I just feel frustrated with this all. I just wish I could have done better. Okay, now my question is, now that I have this, do I need to array a feature, so I need to array, I mean, no, I don't want to array it, maybe, freak, like, if I do a circle here and, like, cut it through, project and cut it through, like, is it gonna work? So, I know I'm talking out loud and I'm not making sense either, so that really is probably frustrating to anyone that's listening. Or just annoying or not. Yeah, this is, yeah. I can understand why no one would want to watch this. It's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna insert the master car parts. Okay. Okay, still until, yeah, insert from wood. Quarter 20. Which one is that on last time? Quarter 20, 3/4. I think this one. Yeah. And I'm gonna do a file, download. Bring it up and go. All right, so if some of it's on one side, some of it's on the other side, I am going to have to prepare that correctly. There we go. Let's just put something like this quickly here. And just align it. Or rather, yeah. Right there. Okay. That guy, yeah, point to point. There we go. Oh, yeah, so that's what's going to be. You know what? I should have just removed all of these guys, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'll just do my array later. So, select my bodies. All these are useless for now. Whoa. I didn't hold hey, I'm holding shift. Why aren't you? Hey, what the fuck? I'm gonna keep that last one actually now that I'm thinking about it, since I'm going to have to yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. Just gonna delete this all. Instead of having the T-net on this side, what if I always have the T-net on this guy, so that I don't have to, so then I always, so I'll have it on this side, and I'll always have it on this side, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. Yep, that's the plan. All right. All right, so let's do a little flippy flip. Top. Where am I? Top. 190. Push. Push this guy to there. Okay. Actually, let me just move this then. Do a point. Oh, jeez, my eye. Select the object, it'll be this thing, yeah, and then a point to point. I'm gonna do that to there, just to center it, and then move it. No, I'll be good there, and then I'm gonna align it. I think that should work. Just gonna remove this guy so I can get a good view. That to there. Okay, and do it. Turn it back on. I'm also going to. I'm also just going to quickly make a hole here. Project there, and okay, project. Okay. I'm doing extrude, create a hole, create a hole, cut it out to there, Only just this can, okay, do okay. Just gonna hide this guy for a second. Just want to see, make sure that I did the right dimensions. Looks like it. Looks like it's pretty tight around there. Let me see this. What's the diameter? 774. $775. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than what the nut is. That's just great. All right, so then I'm gonna make a sketch on this side. What we got? Just make it 20? Just make it 20? Sure. 20 mil. Perfect. And then another extrude. Back top. Down to there. However, I want to cut out the back top, but not this thing. That leaves us a little recess. Perfect. All right, so that keeps us nice and flush then. And so then from here, I'll just have a washer and a nut that goes straight through. So let's just add those, insert. What's the length of this then? From there to there. We have 30 millimeters, so we'll do a little bit more than 30 millimeters. Now that's only on those guys. Here I'm gonna have to do even thicker. Okay. Okay. Most things are gonna be that. All right, let me just add this. Yeah, just insert the screws now. Quarter 20. Quarter 20 screws. Allie, do you have a preference on which quarter 20s we use? It's not going to be, can't be a flathead. Do like a round head, or we can do a socket. If we do a hex head, then we can always just use like a just like a socket, either a socket wrench or just put a socket onto a drill or an impact driver, and that'll or a socket driver even, and that'll lock it in. No preference, thanks. Let's go for a hex. Fine. Grade it. Twice as strong as low strength. Made from again, grade 8 steel. These screws can be used for in high stress applications such as valves, pumps, motors, and automotive. Suspension system. There. They are at least 25% stronger than medium strength. Ooh la la. Alright, let's stick with grade 8. I don't know. All right, grade 8. Oh, I did it in metric. I need to find out what it is. Imperial. What is it? I need it in inches. This is my secondary. 1.2, so 1.25, 1.5 inches. Sure, let's make it 1.5 inches. Master car. 20. Hey, come on. Quarter 20 screws. Quarter 20 screws, 1.5 inches. Coarse thread, yeah. That's why we did 20, right? 1/4 right there. That one. Download. Okay. Thanks, Jess. Have a good night. There we go. Lovely. Okay. I just put a nut on that. Quarter. 20 nuts. Alright, what's the difference between these guys? I don't see anything. Oh, it's just the type? Okay, zinc plated? Sure. Download. Okay. On there to there. Okay, and then move. Shit, sorry. Smacking the microphone with my ear. There. There. Okay. Click OK. All right. That's an assembly right there. That's an assembly of nut and bolts. If I had a washer on either end, that would probably be safest, probably. Yeah, so I'll probably need longer than 1.5s. So probably 2s. Okay. Gonna add a all right, let's add washers. Quarter 20 washers. General purpose washers. Oh, inner diameter, outer diameter. Okay, I'm gonna stick to 028.1. I think that one should be fine. Thickness 3/16 steel. I don't know if there's a difference. Well, I mean, there is a difference, but I just don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna say 3/16 steel, sure. Download. Okay. I'm just gonna make a copy of this guy as well. Boom. I said create a copy. Move. Create a copy. There we go. Thank you. Gonna align it first. This face to that face. What the fudge? Cancel, cancel, cancel. I want this. So move. No, not move. Align. Come on. I might need a new mouse actually now that this thing is starting to give out slowly. As a body to there. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, perfect. I can't tell. I'm gonna flip that. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's do that. And then one point. There, that, sure. That sounds good. Wonder if I grab something with a larger outer diameter. Maybe, 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 maybe. No, it should be fine on this side. Let's just say sure for this one, whatever. And then we'll do the line of that face to that face. Say okay with that. And then move this object from here. Hey, come on, from there. Yep. There. Perfect. And click OK. What's the difference here? So I can just move it away. Okay. I'm just gonna move it out of the way and then play with that. There we go. Okay. Like that. And now to get back the insert. Oh yes, I gotta go check on my I'll be back. I'll be back, sorry. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Also, I'm going to change my music. I'm getting tired of this. we go. Quarter 20. Quarter tiny screws. Do hex. All right, let's just go for the 2-inch since we've added a bit of thickness to it. Oh, download. Perfect. Come on now, don't cry. Ooh. Okay. I'm really hoping that okay. All right, this is where I show how stupid I am. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add, yes, what I'm gonna do. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Sorry. There we go. No, actually, undo that. Whoops. Delete that guy. And move this again. Right there. Just gonna add a nut there. I'm kind of dumb. And I'm gonna put this in. I really hope that this is not gonna be too long there for that. Let's just try lining it up. On there. Perfect. Okay, move. Come on now, let me zoom in. There we go. I'm going to select you, but I'm going to do point to point this way. Thank you. Why are you scratching a couch, bud? Hey, bud. Hey. Stop being so frustrated. You're just acting out now. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Hot damn. Okay. All right. Cancel. We go back to 1.5. Sure. Really wish there was like a 1 3/4 kind of thing. Quarter 20 screws. I wish there was 1 3/4. All right, let's try the. Zinc yellow chromated plate. Sure. Fully threaded, partially threaded. Aha, yes. Let's do a fully threaded 1 3/4. Right there. Thank you. Okay. Line. Center face. To here. And then move. You point to point. There. To it's fine. It protrudes just a little bit. What's the distance? Because I swear if it's more than a 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's more than a 1/4 inch. All right, so yeah, maybe 1.5 would have been fine, but whatever. Okay, so this gives me a good locking point like that. Dissolve, there we go. Okay. Now my next question is, do I create, yeah, maybe I should just create this shape. So I'll add these parts on. Okay, let me try this. This. Quick copy. Move from there to there. Yes? You worked? Really? Nope. You didn't work. All right. That's what I thought. I was like, what? No. Tell me about it. Don't cry. No, baby, don't cry. Oh, what's a good way of doing this? Alrighty, bye Alice, have a good night. Okay. What's the easiest way to move this? Yeah, I'm just getting tired at this point. Just getting tired and struggling to think. I know it's probably going to be a quicker, simpler way to do this, and at this point I'm getting kind of like just too tired to know or care. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to adjust this. I'm going to create some bodies that create the holes so that are going to pierce through these guys. And then I'm going to just array everything with the same array or circular pattern, the thing all the way down. And that'll be enough, I think. I don't think I'll need to do that guy. Okay, I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna just turn this off for a second. Turn it back on. Okay, select. Ah, come on. And then I'm gonna do a move. Point to point, yes. There. And turn this guy back on. And then remove. To there. Everything moves. We are good. Turn them back on. Hardware is in. And locked. Like that. I'm going to draw that. Another sketch. There we go. And do 20 mil. Finish sketch. And extrude. Got it. Back top. Two back there. Turn this back on, but remove this. No, remove that body. Perfect. Click OK. Nice. All right, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna also just move over the hardware. Okay, I think I'm gonna go on until 9, another 15 minutes, and I'm gonna finish it up. body. Delete. It's not empty. Delete. Body. There we go. Delete. 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 Oops, undo that. Dissolve. Thank you. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just zoned out there for a second thinking. I really zoned out there. Really quiet. Apologize. Thinking about what to do. Anyway. Just delete all that. Don't need if I'll need. Don't even know if I'll need any of that, really. Alright, so let me just do. Just gonna do a quick hardware group just so I can kind of like close off all hardware. Hardware. Looks like that's all it. Perfect. And if I can just cool. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna do another sketch on top here. Project that circle. That circle. And then extrude that and that. And two-sided. First side. 20. And then the second side. 40. Oh no, why did I do that? Two-sided. There we go. 20. $35. You want 35 as well. There we go. New body. Perfect. These will be my little cutting things. Boolean pins. Boolean pin B. Okay. Oh, my leg. All right. So include the hardware and okay. I'm gonna do a sketch on this side. Extrude there and there. 2. Do a quick one. Hold on. Sweet Jesus. All right, come on. This is truly getting to be annoying. Move sketch. No. That to here is 127. Perfect. That's what I want to know. Minus 0.127. New body. Two-sided. And then no. And then this one is 127. There we go. New body for both. There we go. And again, turn off hardware. Just offset a little construction line there, just to know what I'm working with. Solve. There we go. And I'm going to do a move of this. Make a copy. Whoa. 49.5. So 48.5. Eight, 5. Plus 1.27. Yes. That's why. 4.5 plus 1.27. Cool, now you're submerged. I like it. Okay. That's my cutting pin. I love it. Okay. Delete this. I'm just gonna add a 0.2 extrusion to everything, just to be safe. Like, it might even be that the tolerance on CNC won't be that, but we'll see. Extrude. It should be okay, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it won't matter. Yeah, it won't matter. Damn it. let's see. It's 52 something, 52.25 kind of thing. Minus 3.25 times, what is it? 23? That's 18. 19. 17. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Makes sense. 18 times. Doing okay. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna look at it for a second. Okay. Right. Bitch this, I bitch that. I'm a slow fight. Not creed. And I swear I'll go away, but I can't promise you enjoy the noise. Choice. Alright, let's undo this. Alright, this is gonna work. I'm gonna name things when I get back next time. Then we're gonna probably I'm gonna start doing some, name things, do a little file cleanup here, and then do the array, and then do an array across, and just go from there. And then we'll move on. I think we just gotta move on. Actually, before we're doing array across, I'm probably gonna look at like where to put like cutting holes and that kind of stuff, and probably do a parametric thing just to go a little bit back and forth and test things out, and then we'll go for it for real. See what? Oh yes, this is 3/4 inch. Got it. That's why. All right. Yep. That's it for the night. I'm going to save here and come back. I think I might switch to doing it on Thursdays instead of Mondays, just because then I have time in the studio on Mondays, and then Thursdays is design. And so in the future, if we ever start doing anything in the studios, then I can just do that on Mondays and design on Thursdays. All right, that's it.